This video explains how Blackburn with Darwen Council, Blackburn Muslim Burial Society and Lancashire Council of Mosques are working together to support bereaved families and keep them safe at funerals, whilst ensuring Muslim burial rituals are followed in line with families' wishes.
This year has been a difficult and testing time for all of us. It's challenged our communities in ways that we could not have imagined. The coronavirus pandemic has impacted on our lives and the basic things that we took for granted. One of those is burials. And for those people who have lost loved ones over the last 6 months since the pandemic has started, it's been very, very difficult. Not only to navigate the rules and the restrictions, but also how to ensure that they can bury somebody in a safe and proper manner, to ensure that they keep their loved ones safe and they protect themselves from harm, and to protect other people within the rules that the government has set out.
Rates of coronavirus cases in Blackburn with Darwen continue to be high. It's important that we all follow the government guidelines to keep ourselves safe and control the spread of the virus. When a Muslim passes away, BMBS follows new practices developed at the start of the pandemic. However, extra precautions are taken to keep everyone involved as safe as possible. BMBS staff and volunteers wear personal protective equipment known as PPE, as they perform their duties to prepare the body for burial, including ghusl. Sadly, to keep everyone safe and stay within the rules, only one family member can attend the ghusl. Up to 5 trained ghusl volunteers who are experienced in practicing ghusl safely in the current restrictions will also attend. We know how important it is to Muslim families that religious rituals are performed as they normally would. Throughout the pandemic, we have found safe ways for rituals to be performed to ensure that the deceased person has the funeral that they deserve. Under current restrictions, only 30 people can attend a funeral, including officials. This is because groups of people congregating together presents a higher risk of transmission, passing on the virus to other people. You should invite close family only, up to a maximum of 30 people. We appreciate it's difficult when extended family members are unable to attend burials as they normally would, but the current restrictions are in place to keep us all safe and to help reduce the spread of the virus. We urge you to please abide by this rule. We appreciate that all families want to have the best possible funeral for their loved ones during this difficult time. Anyone who breaks this rule risks making measures tougher for other families if restrictions are tightened further as a result of any breaches. It also adds additional stress for the bereaved family and for BMBS volunteers if more than 30 people turn up to the cemetery and have to be asked to leave.
Please make sure that you do not attend unless the family has invited you. Please do not attend the janazah just because you know them or they are your neighbors, a family friend or a work friend. We must listen to the conditions. They are there to help in not spreading the virus the way we are and keeping our families safe. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'd like to start off by saying this has been a challenging and difficult year. We have all lost loved ones, myself included, and the uncertainty surrounding this period is both tiring and frustrating. Our responsibility as a Blackburn Muslim Burial Society is to make sure at the most difficult and emotional time for the families who are grieving is to make sure all their needs are met throughout the burial process. They are the most important priority we have, and if we did not make them feel looked after, it would be a failure on our part. I understand that it is important to pay our last wishes for the deceased, but lately this has become a burden not just on the burial society, but also on the families. We rely on cooperation with the cemetery staff to get things right, so please help us to help you. As a community, we do not want to be responsible for the cancellation of a funeral or the reduction in numbers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all the deceased maghfirah and all the families sabr in this difficult time.
It's a big part of the Muslim culture to visit the homes of bereaved families during the 3-day period of mourning that follows a death. The current restrictions, which ban us from mixing indoors with anyone outside of our own households or support bubbles, mean that we can't observe the ziyat as we normally would. This applies to both men, who should not attend the ziyat prayers, and also to women, who should not visit the family. We are appealing to bereaved families in Blackburn with Darwen to decline visitors at home. To keep yourselves and others safe, we ask the wider community to respect the rules around ThisIs for bereaved families in Blackburn with Darwen and beyond. We know you will want to give emotional support to relatives and friends going through a bereavement, but please do that over the phone or by video call, and by praying for the deceased and their family in your own homes. If you visit the bereaved family for ThisIs, you risk causing them additional stress at a very difficult time.
We at LCM recognize the difficulties and challenges that losing a loved and dear one can bring. For this, LCM's bereavement and counselling service was set up to support our local Muslim communities. We provide bereavement counselling in many languages like Urdu, Gujarati, Bengali, Arabic and English to help and support these families in these difficult times. If you want to take advantage of this service for yourself or your family member, please call 07739 516 239.
We know that people from Black, Asian and minority ethnic backgrounds are at a much greater risk of becoming ill with coronavirus than other communities here in Blackburn with Darwen. This is due to a number of factors, including living in multi-generational households and working in frontline roles. Please do everything you can to keep yourselves and your loved ones safe by following all the public health guidance. Things like good hand hygiene, wearing masks in all public and closed spaces, and socially distancing are more important than ever right now. I appreciate the sacrifices we've all had to make this year, and also how tough it is to deal with a bereavement under the current restrictions. But the rules are here to protect us all, and it's important that everyone does their bit to prevent the spread of infections.
Thank you to Muslim Burial Society, all the officers in town hall, all the other partners. We are grateful to our Muslim community, the way they follow the safety guidance during the janazas, ta'ziyat, and burials. We really appreciate it. It was not easy, very difficult time for everybody, and especially the people who lost their loved one. But they've done a terrific job following rule and regulation and try to save their loved one and rest of the community. And I think that's what we wanted.
I would like to end by mentioning two very important prophetic messages, sayings. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessings be upon him, has said, "Whosoever consoles a bereaved woman will be dressed with a special garment in paradise." And he's also said, "Whosoever consoles an afflicted person will get the similar reward." Meaning the sufferer, when he bears the pain of losing a loved one, and patience, the one who supports and consoles this person will also be rewarded similarly. We hope this service is of assistance to you, and we hope Allah will accept this service. Ameen. فجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.